Get ready with me while I tell you about my collaboration with Idina Menzel. My collab with Idina was probably the highlight of my career so far, and the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, I fear. I found this company called, at the time it was called Monthly, now it's called Studio. And what they do is they offer 1 month long interactive classes with experts. You essentially have assignments, and those assignments for me were music production. And so I took 2 classes through Monthly. The first class was with Ryan Tedder on his music production. And then the second class in 2021 was with Charlie Puth on his music production. By the end of each month, we had 3 fully produced songs. And one of the songs that I did for Charlie Puth's class was called Didn't Even Know I Was in Love, which is on my new EP. About a year after I took the class with Charlie Puth, I got a reach out from the studio team. They asked me if I would be willing to share my song, Didn't Even Know I Was in Love, with Idina Menzel. They were prepping for a class that she wanted to teach on telling stories through music and originating a role. She wanted to do a special class on a song that was written by another Monthly student. My song was chosen. I collaborated directly with the studio team. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to meet Idina. If Idina Menzel has no fans, I am dead. She taught Didn't Even Know I Was in Love through the story of The Great Gatsby. She spent 45 minutes with a student, essentially used my song to help teach Marjan how to tell a story. I think the craziest part about all of it was really cool to see her analyze the song and tell that story. At the time when all of this happened, I had been dropped from my record label. Well, actually the record label went under. I just thought that music was going to be something that didn't work for me, and maybe the album would never be heard, because at this point EP Atlas was already written. If this wasn't paid content that I can't share, I would post that 45-minute video literally everywhere. I released the song and it wasn't perfect at the time, so I remastered it for the album, and I'm really glad that I did, because now what you'll hear is much more polished. So obviously I'm internally grateful to the studio team for considering me. I will spend the rest of my life being grateful. Idina has changed my life in a lot of ways. I learned so much of singing from singing her songs and singing songs that she originated. Anyway, I am gonna go meet someone about my first concert, because that might be happening